from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Will Warren. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Just about to get underway, Nick Kurtz digs in now. That one ripped, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
First pitch, 7:05.
Kurtz with a homer in his last game. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Hey! Soderstrom launched a homer in his most recent game. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Warren, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll do it. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, and pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Grisham working through some struggles lately.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Aaron Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Nope, that's inside.
Judge with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Now
that's
one
ball
miss.
3.
Got him swinging.
Batting third, the left fielder.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger matched a homer in his last game.
That's out.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rooker went deep in his most recent game. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. One now. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson.
Ball inside.
Rooker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slice to right. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lawrence Butler in the box now. Takes strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
1-2 here. Man, that got him square in the mask.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here is Max Muncy.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series.
Damn.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's too low. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 on, 1 out. Just
Ball
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Carlos Cortez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball. That's ball 2.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Ball, that's in.
A sliding stop to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Grounded out to short in his first trip. No question about this one. It's out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. High fly ball, right field. Judge on his way over. And that's the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. To the right side, McNeil tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
Nope, that's a ball.
Chop to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty.
McMahon.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. Fastball is outside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Swings through that one. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now here's Trent Grisham, flied to right, his first time. That one
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Aaron Judge waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
2 down, nobody on. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. On to inning number 4. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. As we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And the 0-2. Just
No, that's
misses
low.
with that one. Swing and a ground ball. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Next for the A's, the center fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Chopper right side. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the A's, the third baseman, number 3, Max.
2 down, bases empty. And now Max Muncy singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Judge with some impressive production lately. And Judge spoils that one. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball down hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Butler should have this one. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Slides for the stop. Goes to second with it. What a play. Inning over. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
No, inside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. This to third. Rosario tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Carlos.
Next up for the A's,
Cortez.
Carlos Cortez. Grounded out his first time up. A's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So digging in, Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
Hey! That's right. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That keeps the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Here's the 0-1. That one inside. Look out. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
Just misses there. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 down. And now J.C. Escara grounded out his first time up. Sliced hard but foul. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ahmed.
Now here is Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. At the plate, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that's a little
ball
high.
2.
That one fouled off. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Three-two. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Ball 1. Aye.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
The batter, number 5.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2.
Hard liner. Bellinger makes the grab. And that is that. The A's strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Back to work, Luis Severino, and fouled off. Right side. Kurtz takes it himself. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The A's up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Butler on his way over. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Well, Singy, he was on a roll coming in and hasn't skipped a beat today. Will need some help from his offense to notch another win, though.
Yeah, it's one of those starts where he's doing everything right, Boog, except swinging the bat himself.
Tim Hill into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Butler leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Jeff McNeil will hit next.
Hey!
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. Hill, the tall lefty, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Now he's challenging a called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. 2 down, nobody on. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Yankees baseball on The Show, NYC. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Justin Sterner up and throwing. Leiter warming up as well. Now the 0-1. And that's outside. The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball in.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further tonight. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Justin Sterner. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Stanton now. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Athletics holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. That one drilled left field. Soderstrom going back over the wall the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning, and this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ball one there. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Right side, hard hit. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball. Down.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Up next for the A's, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers. Up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game.
Nope.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed.
Outside.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Out number 2.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. The A's bring on a pinch runner, Denzel Clark, deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. pitching change here, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late swing fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Slider misses outside. That's way outside. It's 2-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to second. On the money. Nice play. The A's strand one. Score remains tied at 3. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
The third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The shortstop takes the ball. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Michael Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado also getting ready. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Yanks held in check. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. Swings through that high fastball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Inside.
Nope.
And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Go ahead run on base. Max Muncy getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Time called now as the pitching coach makes his way to the mound. A couple of relievers warming up out there in the pen. Quick move to first. Wilson gets back easily. Out front, rip foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
That's a ball.
The A's with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Bounce to the right. Jazz tosses to first, and that is that. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hogan Harris. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here is Aaron Judge, known for his late inning heroics.
Aaron Judge.
Ball 1.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one lifted to left. Clark in position. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
And here comes Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That's inside.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a swing and a miss there.
Ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2. In the air, right field. Cortez under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Going one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Tap foul at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a foul ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cortez moving under this one. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order. Still tied 3-3. Back in New York. On to extra innings. Carlos Cortez digs in now. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar. On the ground to first, Rice. He'll do it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Go ahead run on base. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Ball 1 low.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. Swings through that.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's a rocket to right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
For the A's, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers will hit next.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 3. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. That one missing inside. That one misses.
Nope, that's up there.
So a leadoff
Ball
walk.
4.
Making a move at first. On to run for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Amazing at bat last time up. Saw a bunch of pitches and ended up hitting one over the fence.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there.
And that's a foul ball.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
This one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.